The Kenyan President William Ruto was recently in India, and today we're going to be checking out his reception because what he has done for India was exceptional. Now, Kenya has a 44th tribe, which is an Indian tribe. So I would hope they received him well. Today we're going to be checking out the reception. Let's get to it. Those are real bullets. Oh, it was welcomed by Modi himself. That's a good welcome if you ask me. Like, that's prestigious right there. Is that Modi's wife? How old is Modi? He looks very agile. The way he walks, like he's not even slouching. Very agile. Red carpet and things. Yeah, I like this. That's the Kenyan or Indian anthem. Wow, the reception is good. India definitely had an event-filled year, 2023. Yeah, definitely one for the books, for the records. Held the G20, did this. Yeah, India had a field year. How does the president know what to do? Is he informed? Because I wouldn't know what to do. William Ruto. This man is making very serious moves. William Ruto, the president of Kenya. He just announced that Kenya is a visa-free country. Remarkable. A very wise idea. Did they rehearse this thing? Because how do you know? Oh, follow the red carpet, maybe. Jay Shankar, that's my man. Yeah, I like Jay Shankar. And now shaking his people. Oh, he's introducing the people to India now. Yeah, I just learned Kenya and India has had a long relationship even before now. I didn't even know that. Yeah, you would think India is far away from Kenya. They don't know so much about each other. But it turns out a lot of Indians live in Kenya. Then now there's even the 44th tribe for Indians in Kenya.
Good morning. Well, as you are aware, India and Kenya are great friends. We've had diplomatic engagement at different levels from way back in 1948, even before the independence of Kenya.
1948.
And
Didn't know.
I have come to India this time round at the invitation of Madam President and my good friend, the Prime Minister. And my expectation
Oh, he said Madam President. And I said Modi's wife. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Hey.
that we need to consolidate the relationship between Kenya and India. We are looking at how we can create partnership in the space of rural development, especially agriculture. We'll be looking at a space of how we can share in manufacture of vaccines, both for animal and human. We're looking at what we can do about genomics. We will be signing an agreement on also the digital space. We have a lot to learn from this great country, especially in the digital space. We have already, I did send from Kenya, our Ministry of ICT, to pick up lessons on digital ID, digitizing government services, leveraging on the enabler nature of technology in providing government service, which India has done very well. We will be signing an MOU in that space. We will also be looking at the areas of business, what we can do to enhance the business relationship between our two countries. I share a lot in common with the Prime Minister of India on what we need to do, especially those of us from the Global South, on matters to do with the reform of the international financial architecture to make it much more fit for purpose and to ensure that it serves everybody equally and in a balanced and democratized manner.
Basically, he's talking about using national currencies. That's what I think he's saying with all this grammar, breaking it down. But then he doesn't like the term de-dollarization, or not doesn't like, he'd prefer not to use the term de-dollarization.
And a lot of other things that we will be discussing this afternoon and this morning with the government of India. And I want to say to both the President and Prime Minister, thank you very much for welcoming me to India. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely need to enlighten myself more on the leadership structure of India so I don't make mistakes like that anymore. Yeah, he was well received. Everybody came out. Okay, that's everything. Well, let me know what you think about that. I feel like in any situation, be it country wise or be it independent wise, it's always a good thing to partner with Indians. I say that because one thing, like I've stated in the channel, first and foremost, they are very knowledgeable. Secondly, they are highly educated. I mean, when you talk about like school system, they have a lot of education, and then they are knowledgeable beyond school system. They always have information. Like my Indian friends, if I ask about anything, like how do I get my permanent residency in the country, an Indian is going to know. Or how do I start a business? There's going to be an Indian that knows. So I always advise people, keep an Indian friend, at least one. Because, yeah, whether we like it or not, the future might be leaning towards India. It's between India and Africa. I'm just saying, that's the truth. India, that's like 20% of the world. See all the CEOs of all the major companies. See who's heading them. Indians mostly. Have you asked yourself why that is? Yeah, so any partnership with India, especially right now, I do recommend, be it friendship, be it territorial partnership. I always recommend that. So I think this is a good thing. Anyways, let me know what you think about that video. If there's anything you want to add, correct, or critique. And I'm sorry for, missing the leadership structure. I'm sorry for that. But smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.